So I noticed a problem on my PlayStation 4 controller a couple of days ago, and it's sort of been getting worse. This, of course, is the DualShock 4. I've got two of them right now. And the first one, the one that I guess I use more often, the one that came with the system, started to wear down really quickly, and I don't really use it that much. I've probably put maybe, I don't know, 20 hours or something into this. So not a ton when you consider how long you're supposed to have and use these controllers. But what started happening is that the thumbstick, the material that's on top of it for grip, it started to wear off really significantly. At first it was just a few little pieces. You would see like little tiny pieces of rubber around the controller near the thumbstick. And then it got significant where big chunks ripped off, and now it looks like the whole thing is going to come off pretty soon. Now, this is not a unique experience. I did a little bit of research and noticed that other people online had the same experience. There are a few people on Reddit talking about it, and that's where I found a particular solution for this specific problem. And what that is to put little caps on top of your thumbsticks. Now, obviously, this is not a perfect solution. It would be better if this didn't happen in the first place. But there are these little caps you can purchase on Amazon for a few dollars, which will fit over top of the thumbstick and sort of replace this grip with their own grip. And then if you wear those down, you haven't essentially ruined your $60 controller. Instead, it's like a couple extra bucks. And many have mentioned on the Amazon reviews that they do work on this particular controller, and some people actually prefer the grips of the third-party stuff anyways. So that's a simple solution for a problem that it seems a few people have been experiencing, but that's not the entire story. What happened was, shortly after me realizing this problem occurred on controller 1, I decided to start using controller 2 because, well, why not? This one had the problem. I might as well see what happens with the secondary one. Now, on the second one, it's beginning to wear down in the same fashion as the first, but something even worse occurred on it. Now, I'm not trying to bash Sony or the PlayStation here. I actually play the system a lot. I'm a big fan of it. I've been playing a ton of NBA 2K14, or not a ton, but a reasonable amount. And I really like the system. And I guess I just want, some of this stuff to be addressed so that the system can be even better than it already is. But on this second controller, before I had a chance to really wear down the material on the thumbstick, I started having this really weird kind of almost like it's broken, like the thumbstick doesn't function correctly, and it makes this very strange clicking noise, and it's crunchy. It's not smooth at all, and I'm not really sure what's happening underneath to cause this, but if I give you guys a second here to really listen to it as I move it around, I'm not sure how well this is going to be picked up on the microphone, but I'm going to try and pick this up for you right now. This one, just standard movements are causing this strange kind of broken like click and then a grinding sound. And when you use it, it's not just a superficial thing or an auditory thing that you're hearing or seeing. It's actually impacting the gameplay. So there's some inputs where the guy just freezes on screen. He's not moving when you push for him to go a certain way. So there's definitely something broken underneath. So anyways, as you can tell, I'm not the happiest guy in the world. Two separate controllers, two separate problems. So as with any brand new console, there are, of course, growing pains, any new product for that matter. So don't let this heavily influence your opinion on whether or not the PlayStation is a good system. As I said, I'm a huge fan of it. But I do kind of want to get Sony's attention here so that maybe this can be fixed as they continue to release more controllers. Maybe they can use a different material on top. I mean, if this had have worn down in the same way over the course of a year or a couple years or something like that, I wouldn't, hate on it. It wouldn't be a problem for me. I would understand that that's sort of over the normal term of use to expect some wear and tear on controllers. But this started happening, within the first few weeks of ownership, and as I said, it's progressing pretty quickly. Now, the funny thing is that I have owned and used an enormous number of controllers for both the previous generation PlayStations, the Xbox, Nintendo consoles, etc. And I even made a controller collection video, so I will link it somewhere here if you want to go check it out, as proof that I have a lot of experience with controllers, and I've had really good luck in the past not having any major issues with previous generations of controllers. In fact, the last generation, the PS3 DualShock 3 controller, has been incredibly durable, and whatever coating it is that they're using on the thumbsticks here is perfect. It's the perfect level of grippiness with durability. I'm a big fan of these thumbsticks. Of course, I do like the fact that the new ones are concaved a little bit. There's a little lip to grip onto, but I wish they went and used this material. Maybe they will in the future. Anyways, this video is just a little quick warning. If you want to protect your controller, you can put those little caps on, and maybe more importantly, if you want to make sure that Sony hears this message, do me a favor and maybe share this video or leave a thumbs up down below so the video might get some traction. But as I said, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who has experienced this. I know a lot of people on Reddit have experienced it, and now it's your chance to chime in. Let me know in the comments if you're experiencing the same thing, if you are a PlayStation 4 owner, or maybe you've experienced the same thing on previous generation consoles and you have some sort of insight into it. Anyways, that wraps up this quick video. Hope I didn't depress too many people. Maybe we'll get a response from Sony, which would be really cool. And other than that, I will catch you guys on the next episode. Have a good one. Later.